Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the lightweight division between Roberto Duran and Pernell Whitaker. They're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Teddy, I know this guy likes to counter, but he's got to be very careful because he's going up against a guy who likes to get right inside that kitchen. Once you get smothered, once you're in there too close, countering opportunities are limited, aren't they?
Yeah, you can take them away. I mean, that is really the test there. That's the challenge where the other guy on the other end of it, you know, he knows he has a counter puncher. How do I counter that? You know, how do I negate that? And one way is to get real close and smother him.
Pernell Whitaker's clearly a big shot he just scored with. Early on here in the round, and he's already down, and he doesn't look good at all. Whitaker's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Good block by Duran. Up top with the right hand. Good step back counter punch there. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. There it is! And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Whitaker showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Little double jab to the head.
Come on, baby, use your feet.
Whitaker's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defender. Did you see that? That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
60 seconds to recover. Hopefully will be enough for him. Now, he's got good cornermen. He's got the right people in place to try to fix this situation.
Yeah, and they got to work like a pit stop, you know, in the Indianapolis 500. One guy's giving the gas, another guy's changing the tires, you know, another guy's maybe giving the driver a little water. They got to do the same thing. Give him some water, refresh him a little bit, work his legs a little bit, and then just before he goes out, a little advice.
Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, he starts acting in a way that he's never acted before.
Good. And banging away he goes. And he needs a count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Let's go.
This fight is over. Pernell Whitaker's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. It may have been scheduled to go longer, but he just rescheduled it. Done. Over. Fiend. Knockout victory.
This matches up with any of the great punches throughout this sport.
It was a good one. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the State Palace Theater. Great venue here in New Orleans for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Well, when things have gone south for Lennox Lewis, it's been because his opponent possesses one-punch power.
Well, Lewis is going to have to show that when he's been in the gym, after those times that have gone south, that he's gone north. North to a place where he's come up with an answer, where his defense is better.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Mike Tyson. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Come on, get focused.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
What a good headshot. The hook landed by Lennox Lewis. Tyson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. He scored well after being hit himself. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Doubling up the jab by Lewis. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Wow! Oh, that's a good shot. A good counter punch scores the knockdown right against Lennox.
One, two.
Lewis's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Lewis. Last 10 seconds. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Left hook to the body. Then he comes back with the right hand. And we come to the end of round number 1. Tyson's feeling great right now, and why not? He just scored the knockdown, and now he's got that eye. He's got that target, that vision. He knows what he can get after.
And there's no reason why he wouldn't have that. Right now, the only thing that he has to be careful that he doesn't have is overconfidence. He doesn't get reckless.
All right, breathe, deep breath. Get some water. You good? All right?
Lewis has got to rely on his corner now to do what it takes to get him back physically and mentally. It's always a challenge when you've hit the ground. Teddy, is it raw skill? Is it technique? What's the answer for him? Why is he missing so many punches and tiring himself out here?
It's forgetting about the idea that it's not enough just to throw a punch. You have to have a plan to land it. You know, you have to have a missile to get it to the target. Otherwise, what does it do? Just blows up, makes a hole in the ground, and when it rains, guess what? You go swimming. he's going to go swimming later.
Look at that combination by Lewis. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. A little head hunting with the left. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. Oh! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get to your feet.
Lennox rises up, but he does not look good at all.
Well, you just said it. He got up, but now he's going to have to find a way to survive for some time here.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Back to the body.
Tyson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Let it go.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. How about that? Another right hand. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before, you've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, maybe it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Well put together combination by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches.
What a big shot. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Mike Tyson's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him. Oh, that's a big win. That's a big win that's going to get everybody in the division's attention. Mike Tyson's power ends this early.
You see results like this sometimes from combination, but one shot, wow.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.